Hey guys, Chris Parker with your resource of the day. Today we're talking to all coaches. Every sport, all head coaches struggle with trying to gain support, trying to gain more support, trying to work with a booster club, trying to work with a community. So today we're talking about ways you can gain some community support. When we went around and look at the different places that have great community support, what are the things that they have? And yeah, there are some things when you talk about community support that you can't control, but we're not going to talk about those. We're going to talk about things you can control to make your community support better. First thing, organization and plans. Guys, the community loves a plan. Make sure you have a plan, make sure you present it, make sure it comes across like we know what we're doing. We got a plan, come be a part of our plan. Being organized will help immensely. Over-plan the booster club meeting, over-plan the community events, just like you would practice. The second thing, collaboration. So you want the community to understand you have a plan. Now you want the community to understand we care about the whole community. We care about each other. So collaborate with other sports, collaborate with your administration, collaborate with different organizations that aren't in athletics, the band, the CTSO organizations in your school, whatever they are, arts, collaborate with them, collaborate with the community. Make sure you are giving and not just always taking. Next, great social media presence. So you're organized, you got a plan, you work with other people. Are you promoting that? Are you letting people know the good things your organization is doing? Because when you let them know, they want to be a part of it, and that can grow community support. The next thing is there has to be a trust. And there has to be a trust that if a business is going to give you money, that you're going to spend the money in the best way possible. And so how do you do that? Well, it's a long resource of the day. But you're going to have to make sure you make sound decisions when you do have businesses come out and do things for you, or people in the community do things for you. Make sure that a year later, they say to themselves, wow, that was great. I'm glad I did that. And not a year later, man, I can't believe I did that. I didn't get anything for it. Whatever you say you're going to give them, give them. Whatever you say you're going to do, do. Make sure that the people that do invest in you really are glad they did, and that will spread to other people. The last thing is really having a great game day culture, which what I mean is be organized in the community. So whatever your game day is, you want people to come and say, man, we need to be a part of that. Because showing up at the game is the best way they can show community support. And the best places that have that have great attendance relative to their sport. So work on these 5 things. I want you to think about, in my team right now, we're talking about all sports, every head coach. How good are we at organizing and planning our community things? How good are we at working with all the different groups in the school and the groups in the community? How good are we on social media at promoting ourselves and our program? How good are we at trust? Do people believe that when they do something with us, do they come back and do it again? Are they happy? Are they glad they did it? And then lastly, how good is our game day culture? What can we do to make our game day culture better? Those 5 things will really enhance your community support if you can get them organized. Everybody's going to be a little different because communities are different all across the country, but you make sure you maximize your community support. Make it the best it can possibly be for your school. Thanks for listening to our resource of the day. If you're interested in hearing more about this topic or many others, you can go to our website at parkerresources.org. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our podcast, trying to put as many things out there to help coaches as possible. Hope everybody has a great day, and looking forward to talking to you again tomorrow.